Prep time's over. Now you deploy to the war zone. Resurgence. Survive the timer to secure redeployment. Earn points to speed up the countdown. Immediate alert. No refuse must contaminate the AO. Stay tight. Enemy soldier incoming. Taking effective fire! Got myself
Loading fresh mag.
I'm back on station! Get ready. You're redeploying.
Fucking get it, bro.
Enemies are dropping into the
Back
in the fight! Returning you to the front. Earn this. Enemy dropping into the AO. Gas is closing in.
I don't get it, bro.
I'm back on station! Time for vengeance. You're redeploying. Valiant effort. Keep your head up and return to base for debrief.
I don't get it though. I don't get it.
Use this time for some target practice. The real thing's coming soon. Enemy soldier incoming. Playtime's over. Stand by for deployment to the war zone. Resurgence. Survive the countdown to earn redeployment. Secure kills to speed up the timer. Enemies are dropping into the area. Outside.
Back in the fight!
Back on station. Go get after it. Vulnerable buy station marked. Head to the buy station before time runs out to get a discounted item.
I'm back on
Stand by
station!
for redeployment.
Taking effective fire!
We lost that one, but we'll get a W next time. Check your gear and weapons. We'll be deploying shortly. Enemy dropping into the AO.
Changing mags!
Shadow 01. Deployment to the war zone has been authorized. Resurgence. Stay alive till time expires to secure redeployment. More points you earn, the faster that clock ticks.
I'm red on ammo! I'm hit! Last mag!
What the fuck, bro?
Back in the fight!
Resurging. Go get your revenge.
Taking effective fire!
Defeat is only a mindset. Shake it off and keep pushing. Check weapons and gear. We're holding for deployment.
Reloading!
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies. All stations, green light. We're deploying to the war zone. Resurgence. Survive the countdown to earn redeployment. Secure kills to speed up the timer.
Changing.
What the fuck? Where he's gone? Where you already have all these fucking gone, bro?
RCXD available.
Secure the uplink station if you want access to the good stuff. And believe me, you do.
Enemy soldier incoming.
I'm hit! I'm back on
You're getting
station!
another chance. Weapons free. Gas is moving.
What the fuck? I'm like a freaking boat.
Back in the fight.
Stand by for redeployment. You've got a loadout drop inbound. Enemy buy station incoming. Enemy dropping into the AO. Enemy UAV overhead.
Time's up. I should have known you wouldn't come through.
You're the target of a most wanted contract. Eliminate threats and secure supply caches to close it. Enemy airstrike in the area.
I'm back on station.
Go get your revenge. You're losing ground. Moving.
That was close.
Oh,
25.
Back in the fight.
You're getting another chance. Weapons free. The enemy took that one, but we'll get them back.
Ah.
Check weapons and gear. We're holding for deployment. Enemy all stations, this is Shadow 01. Deployment to the war zone has been authorized. Resurgence. Survive the countdown to earn redeployment. Secure kills to speed up the timer. Enemy soldier
What the fuck? Oh man.
Back on
You're getting
station.
another chance. Weapons free. Enemy dropping into the AO. Enemy airstrike in the area. Gas is moving.
Back in the fight.
Time for vengeance. You're redeploying. You've got a loadout drop inbound. Enemy soldier incoming.
Changing max. Took a round. I saw the light there. Reloading.
Oh.
Only 25 left. Keep up the good work.
I'm back on station.
Go get your revenge. Enemies are dropping
Taking
into the
effective
area.
fire.
Watch the skies. You were one of 25 remaining. We lost that one, but we'll get a W next time. headed to the war zone. Get geared up and stand by. Enemy soldiers incoming.
I'm reloading! I'm hit!
Enemy dropping into the AO. Prep time's over. Now you deploy to the war zone. Resurgence. Stay alive till time expires to secure redeployment. More points you earn, the faster that clock ticks. Vulnerable buy station detected. Proceed to the buy station before time runs out to receive a discounted item.
This gun is too heavy, bro.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Taking effective fire! Last
Enemy
mag!
soldier incoming. Buy station vulnerability closed. Contract failed. Gas inbound.
Took a round! Back in the fight!
Returning you to the front. Earn this.
Taking effective...
Friendly loadout drops on the way. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Juggernaut 2 dropping into the war zone.
Changing max!
Oh.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
Back on station!
Stand by for redeployment. They hit us hard that time. Dust yourself off, regroup, and get back out there.
Yep. Yep. Let me see. Let me take the. Was not this one, buddy.
Although don't you worry, the universe got you.
Oh. Was the skin like?
What's up, Leadhead? Throwing stun. Frag in. Don't be a pistol. You just read my damn mind.
Let's see what you got left in the tank.
Rule number 1, hands off my shit. Got you too. Needs more base though. Here goes nothing. Hell yeah! Who's that? Anyone?
Double points!
Where can I give you one of these boxes? Gonna wreck some meat bags with this, baby. Really need to count those up.
Max armor!
Woo! FYI, 9 mil ain't gonna cut it today. Look at me. I'm smiling. Go ahead. Bunch up and see what happens.
Insta-kill. Bonus points.
I forget about this mic. Ito, Maldo, yun nila. Baby Uzi. I think I might want to that way. I can use this. I can use this, but it's gonna be a problem. Like, it's gonna be a problem. Ipakat tu bagay la net amwesa. So, but agay mbal mete la. Ay travail sans besoin là. Si travail pour me travail, l'autre il a pas songé côté me la gueule non. Baby you see, alors you see. Okay, let me see this one. Okay. I'm gonna have to. Let me see this one. I travaille mal travail, you know là. Di mana ça? Let me see. Di mana ça? Picture. I'm gonna have to work. I'm gonna have to do one. Baby Uzi, bell from Uzi. I'm gonna have to do another one. I was okay. I was gonna do something in ChatGPT, right? Okay. New. Yeah. Duplicate. Duplicate now. Okay, so up, down. Baby, you see. Okay. We move this. I'm gonna have to take one of this freaking picture as an example. Wait. Photo ye ton bazo. Ping bazo. Where the heck you at, buddy? Okay, I'm gonna take one of these. Baby Uzi, Uzi. Na. Okay, so it's gonna be over here. It's gonna be over here. It's gonna be that one. Okay, so gotta put display, not display, send display game. Baby you see. So now I gotta take this and see how I'm gonna do it. Transform, select none. Gotta go back to this one. Okay, so now do I'm gonna have the picture bigger or okay, let me just
Although don't you worry, the universe got you.
baby you see,
Universe got you.
you see. Wow, really need that big. Wow, really need the shit that big. What I'm gonna put in the bottom? I will find something. Mm. Export this so baby Uzi, Uzi. Baby Uzi. Frame. I need a frame, buddy. Yeah. I know it's gonna be on document. I know it's gonna be on document. Get to switch it. take this shit back. Cause this shit is trying to be funny right now. Baby, you see. Okay. I'm gonna take this one. I'm gonna take this one. Bottom of the frame. Baby, you see, I need a background. Okay. Now I gotta take the shot. Gotta move the chat over here, buddy. Do I gotta do something for the chat? Or I'm gonna leave the chat like that, Or I'm gonna move the chat over here. Baby, you see, you see. Gonna move the chat over here. Gonna move the chat over here. Move the chat over here. What is I'm gonna GBT. Oh, I gotta go do it on OBS. Okay, give me a second. Give me a damn second. Okay. Okay, so he said go to setting audio, enable push to talk, for your microphone, assign a key, example F2E, F20. I ain't got no F20. I got F12. What the fuck you mean F20 for? Okay. Since I know you're using single piece streaming setup with OBS, I recommend OBS Mute Toggle the Stream Deck unless you specifically need video style audio to talk. Can you tell me? Yeah, that's what I need. I need a video style, like you said. Especially you want to stream deck with them to behave like holding the key. You can use bar reader super macro plugin. Okay. I cannot do it. That's too much thing to do. I cannot do it. Not gonna lie. I cannot do it, buddy. Yeah, it's not.
Look, this is the easiest. It's no code and it's free for small businesses.
So ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my final and last desk setup in this workspace. I'm doing something a bit different that I usually wouldn't really do with desk setups. I usually do them as a voiceover, do the B-roll, but we're gonna do everything live because I gotta take everything down. For starters, you know, we always gotta talk about the desk, and this one here is from Autonomous. This been with me since the start of this workspace in 2020 during the COVID time, and you guys can see how old this is becoming because the numbers are even fading off. This desk is rock solid. It still goes strong, but yeah, this is an L-shaped smart sit stand desk. Been with me for, you can see, segment is sponsored on it for this build. Inside, one brick on the wall, and as well as a pin. Keys on the keyboard too for the Mac. And then, oddly, I still use the Logitech MX Master 3S. Probably won't even alongside a automatically launch up Final Cut. Then right next to that, I have the CalDigit. This is the Thunderbolt 4 edition. Right now we're on Thunderbolt. Again, I was tired holding the camera. Gosh, I need a cameraman. But anyway, next up, you actually have the dial. So adjust it accordingly with AI and everything. And then next to that, I have my Apollo Twin. This is for my the M3 Ultra on the Mac Studio. And yeah, this is one of my favorite Apple products here. I mean, it always keeps the iPad charged and ready to go. The iPad is an absolute staple for a just having on the side going on, but you do have the GeForce RTX 50 just thanks to it's nice and the base kind of just goes. And I have a money tree plant here. So the money tree just gives me that good luck.
good. That's good.
Use it again, bro. You faced the giant Rams. Come on, man.
What the fuck did you do?
It might be the thing we have to turn TV off and turn it back on.
God damn, man.
Girl streamers.
What?
We got a little long tripod. Just chilling, just being.
You said it was on 70%. You fucking lied to me.
It was 2 hours ago. That's your ring. That's your ringer.
Yeah.
Why is that your ringer?
So it's gonna annoy me and wake me up.
Boing, yoing, yoing.
Yo, I'm gonna fire you.
Switch to the desktop while I turn the TV off and turn it back on.
I don't know how to do this shit.
You back up?
Dude, you look like a creeper.
2 hours ago? You did not say it was a 70% 2 hours ago.
Yes, 2 hours ago.
Dude, I did not. I don't remember taking that shit out my bag.
Maybe when you went to sleep.
Your shit ain't muted?
Nah, it's good now. It's good now. End? End for what? What the fuck am I ending doing? I mean, I'm gonna talk to her, but like, I gotta pay the bills, nigga. She paying the bills or not? She not ending.
Yeah, but I can act as, like, I'm me.
Where am I going? Oh no, oh no, oh no, bro. I'm a bot.
Nobody actually saw this coming. Matt Armstrong has just pulled off one of the biggest automotive flexes of the year. After everything he went through rebuilding his Bugatti Veyron, he was suddenly spotted driving it across Switzerland, France, and Monaco. But one moment stood above the rest. Late at night in Monaco, cameras were everywhere. People stopped walking, pulled out their phones, and surrounded Matt Armstrong and his Bugatti Veyron as he arrived with Hannah Smith. The man who fixed what many believed couldn't be fixed had officially stolen the show. And honestly, after everything this car has been through, it couldn't have happened to a more deserving person. Think about this for a second. This is the same Bugatti Veyron that arrived as a broken repossession. The same car many people believed would never drive properly again. The same car that led to one of the biggest independent repair stories the automotive world has ever seen. And now, Matt Armstrong is driving it across Europe. Not hiding it, not trailering it, actually driving it. That's what makes this story so satisfying. Before we talk about the sightings, let's remember what Matt had to go through just to reach this point. He bought a repossessed Bugatti Veyron that wouldn't move. The gearbox was completely stuck. The car wouldn't even shift out of park. Instead of replacing the entire gearbox, Matt diagnosed the problem himself. After investigating the wiring, he discovered a melted 40-amp fuse that had been repeatedly replaced with larger fuses instead of fixing the actual problem. He swapped it for a simple $3 fuse, and the gearbox worked perfectly. That single moment shocked the automotive world. Then came the full service. 16 spark plugs, coil packs, every filter, gearbox oil, engine oil, MAF sensors. Almost every service item was cross-referenced with Volkswagen Group parts. Bugatti wanted around £20,000 for that service.
Bugatti want £20,000 to service my Bugatti Veyron.
Matt completed everything for just £1,193.83. Then he wrapped the Veyron in satin silver, installed custom Vossen wheels, restored the front splitter, built his own speed key instead of paying Bugatti's $10,000 price. Everything was finally ready for a top-speed run. Then, disaster struck. The fuel pump control module failed. The Europe trip had to be delayed. Matt diagnosed the issue himself. eventually sourced the replacement module through official channels for around £4,500 with mandatory dealer installation. Finally, the Veyron was ready and Europe was waiting. The first sighting happened in Switzerland. Matt Armstrong was spotted with his crew, surrounded by other incredible supercars and hypercars. The Veyron looked right at home. People immediately started looking. Phones came out. Photos were taken. There was genuine excitement, not just because it was a Bugatti, but because so many people already knew the story behind this specific car. This wasn't just another Veyron. This was Matt's Veyron, the one repaired independently, the one that proved knowledge can beat expensive manufacturer assumptions. Then came France, the home of Bugatti. Matt Armstrong's Bugatti Veyron was spotted driving through France, quietly making a statement without saying a single word. Just seeing that Veyron on French roads felt symbolic. The same car that so many people believed wouldn't return to the road was now touring Europe exactly as it was always meant to. But Monaco was different. This was the moment that completely stole the show. Late at night, Matt Armstrong arrived in his satin silver Bugatti Veyron with Hannah Smith beside him. Within seconds, people were stopping, phones were everywhere, cameras surrounded the car. Everyone wanted a picture. Everyone wanted to see the Veyron, in a place where Ferraris, Lamborghinis, McLarens, and Bugattis are almost normal. Matt Armstrong still managed to become one of the biggest attractions of the night. That says everything. Because people weren't just looking at an expensive car, they were looking at the story behind it. A broken repossession, turned into one of the most famous Bugatti Veyrons on YouTube. That is what makes this journey so satisfying. It wasn't simply about driving through Europe, it was about proving what determination can achieve. Every challenge, every setback, every late night in the workshop led to this moment, seeing that same Veyron cruising through Switzerland, France, and finally Monaco. Shows just how far this project has come. Millions of people have followed this journey from the very beginning. Watching the gearbox come back to life with a simple $3 fuse. Watching the service completed for a fraction of Bugatti's price. Watching problem after problem get solved. And now, seeing the finished car being enjoyed exactly as it was built to be. Feels like the perfect reward. I'll be honest. Matt Armstrong has inspired a lot of people, including me. Not just because he fixed a Bugatti, but because he refused to accept that something was impossible simply because someone else said it couldn't be done. That mindset reaches far beyond cars. Whether you're a mechanic, a content creator, or someone chasing a goal, there's something to learn from this journey. He kept going, even when things went wrong, and eventually, he found himself driving across Europe in the very car so many people had written off. That's a story worth respecting. From Switzerland, to France, to Monaco, Matt Armstrong turned one broken Bugatti Veyron into one of the most recognized cars in the automotive world. And judging by the reaction everywhere he went, people loved every second of it. But the story isn't over yet. The Bugatti Veyron journey continues. And so does the Chiron widebody build. If you've enjoyed following this incredible adventure, make sure you subscribe.
You're not supposed to do this thing, bro. You're just done. You just done, bro. Okay. Not wireless. That's not what I need. I'm gonna turn off this thing. I'm gonna turn off this thing. I'm gonna turn off all of this thing, and this one I'm gonna okay.
I've been using the original key, most larger portable back. Of course, on
What happened? What you
What
got?
a roller coaster. 6 years ago, I predicted that making a sock that would satisfy me is not going to be easy. But then, just 2 years later, I showed off this prototype sock, saying, overall, I am pretty darn happy. Pun definitely intended. So what took another 4 flipping years? Everything. That prototype, while a decent sock, ended up having insufficient padding, the wrong material composition, subpar breathability, it got stinky, and maybe most importantly, it just plain didn't last long enough. But then, one by one, across over 20 prototypes, we ticked off all those boxes until finally we arrived on this. The LTT Forever Sock. No, it doesn't last forever. Nothing does. But as long as you don't do anything reckless, it is really freaking durable, and with all the other benefits, I believe functionalized with a easily wash it over time. But just like what happened with Valve and the pricing of the Steam Machine, it skimped my world. Then I saw a sample that got me pretty excited. One with copper.
Like the percentages to ensure that it stays within plus or minus 3%.
The first time I saw Fractal Designs Ridge case a few years ago when it launched, I immediately fell in love with the design. It's just so smart and efficient. I love the full dedicated top cooling section just for the GPU. But once I built in it, I realized now with this upgraded side panel, we can take this one and pop it on this side. And we have the extra ventilation bonus of top and bottom, because the factory panel on this is that this is the original aesthetics of the case. And yeah, one little fun fact is that this is the original side panel that goes on here. And now with this upgraded side panel, we can take this one and pop it on this side. And we have the extra ventilation bonus of top and bottom, because the factory panel on this side is blocked off down here. And you'll see that later in the video. So before we dive in, I guess it would be helpful if you guys knew a little bit about this PC. So we have a 7950X CPU that we're trying to keep cool under here. That's a lot of cores and a lot of power draw in a very tiny little package. And it's also got a 6900 XT